alive till my dog Lucky stops fidgeting. Like he's been turning a circle around on that blanket for 2 solid minutes. Anyway, welcome back to 1111 True Crime. And as promised, here is our third live. So we are on 3 of 3 today. Now, our first video, you don't want to miss it because you're going to find out who has the pinky ring and wears it on the very same hand on that pinky on the right side. You're going to find out this person also wears a bracelet, very much like the bracelet on the perp. And they are 5'9". I'm sorry, 5'10". The perp is 5'9" to 5'11". And it doesn't mean that that person did it. I'm just saying it's quinky dink that they match all that stuff. Now we're going to hand this all over to you. Now the second live that we did, I did a reading on Savannah Guthrie. We did one on Annie, Tommaso, Dominic Evans, The Secret Mutilator. We've done so many readings. But let's go ahead and do one on Savannah. Fair is fair, right? Now remember, you guys, I am not a psychic. I do not play one on TV. I am not a medium, and I do not talk to the dead. I do not use spirit boxes, and everything I share with you is alleged. It's speculation. It's my intuition. It's me reading what the tarot cards say. You might have a different point of view, and that's fine. Do your own research, form your own opinion. I'm not saying anything is factual. I'm just offering my own view of things. So with that being said, everybody is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law, and nobody has been charged in this crime. All right, my lovelies, let's get started. Question, Danny. Okay, let's see what she has. Did the porch person have cleaning supplies in the backpack for Annie and Tommaso to use to clean up, therefore leading to doors being propped? Okay, that, Danny, honey, you got to reword that and keep it really simple. Like, did the porch person have cleaning supplies in their backpack? That would work. Or did someone bring cleaning supplies to Annie and Tommaso? That would work. Or did they use cleaning supplies before they propped the doors open? Did Annie, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fit a whole paragraph in there, and I can't do that kind of complicated thing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the first question that you've got there, and that is, did the porch person have cleaning supplies in their backpack? And it's all alleged. Okay. So keep your questions really simple. That way we get clear, simple answers. We ask very complicated questions. There's no way to understand it because the answer is complicated. All right. Did the porch perp have cleaning supplies in their backpack? Allegedly. I have the whole deck upside down, so we get to turn this around. So, interesting. We do have a little payout there going on, an exchange. Interesting. We've got the 6 of Swords, which is all about going to a calmer place. It's you know, this person in the 4 of Swords is technically going from, in the tarot, what we would say is Hurricane Island, where something devastating has happened, a tower moment. Maybe you're not getting the ratings you used to get. I don't know. I'm just throwing hypotheticals out there. Anyway, something has just went all terrible. And so this person is making a choice to take action to move to calmer grounds. As you can see, we've got the turbulent water, and they're moving toward calm water, like glass, right? We have burdens, putting the burdens down. So what does this person have in their backpack? Is it cleaning supplies? We now know that they're trying to move to calmer ground. They're trying to put the burdens down, 10 of Wands. But the question is, did they have cleaning supplies in their backpack? If we get an ace, okay. We got, that is not what they have in their backpack. They do not have cleaning supplies. We have a fight to the death. So we might actually have something more serious in the backpack. We have a win at all costs. And I almost feel like this is a weapon. We have celebrate and get a new picture. So no, I don't feel it's cleaning supplies. I would love to know what is in the backpack, but I do not feel that it was cleaning supplies according to the read. Hello, Janice Golightly. Hello, lovely. Question, what's up with that neighbor, Sue Ellen? Ooh. Now, keep in mind, if we get that 6 of Pentacles, that's a payout. There's a lot of payout cards in the tarot. So we'll find out if she's been tipped, in a way, allegedly, to do her job. Right. Well, what is... Oh, look at that. We have this kidnapping card, this greedy card, holding back, suppressing information. And it's also about getting money, receiving money. So this is almost as if just off one card, I could say that it's possible she was paid out to suppress and downplay and keep a tight hold on the situation. Let's continue, see what else comes out. So that is the kidnapping card as well. Holding on too tight. Sue Ellen. What is up with Sue Ellen? The illusion. So she's here to propagate an illusion. The trickster, the magician. And that went straight on the ground. I tried to catch it. So we have a granted wish. Why a granted wish? Why 9 of Cups? That's the bartender card. The star, get attention. It's almost as if she's supposed to get attention. That she was paid to cause a distraction, perhaps, but also suppress. And she was paid well, if this is, and then this is the attention card. The star. Bottom of the deck, celebrate. So she might be a hired monkey, a hired flying monkey. I'm just saying. That's what the cards kind of are hinting at. AMG question, did any law enforcement entities help Nancy disappear before the family was able? You know what? I'm going to give you the go. I love that question. It just gives me goosebumps. Let's do it. Thank you, AMG. That's a brilliant question. Did any law enforcement entities help Nancy disappear before the family was able to? Did law enforcement help Nancy disappear? Now, if we get the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords, that can be law. If we get Justice, that can be law. Judgment can be law. Judgment's a hard yes. We have Messenger. Okay, we have a messenger. Page of Wands, somebody delivering an aha message. So it's basically saying of an illusion, the magician. So this message of illusion, a messenger of an illusion. That could be the call saying, hey, Nancy Guthrie is missing. Was any law enforcement entities helping Nancy disappear? We have yes. And we have Wheel of Fortune, something from the past. So we have the illusion. We have a messenger of illusion. We have a yes, a strong yes with an aha idea. It's and then the Wheel of Fortune, helping somebody you've helped in the past or do something from the past. Could this be the kidnapping game? So this messenger is saying we have to create an illusion. Here's the idea. It comes from my past. Didn't we get this in the previous reading on Savannah when it came to the games that she played as a child? And so in a sense, this is telling me that there was a message sent to law enforcement entity. I don't know which one. I couldn't tell you. And it's all alleged. So I would say they may not have helped remove her, but it does appear that they were someone in law enforcement was in the know. In the know. You know? If you know, you know. And if you don't, you don't. You know? Okay? Wow. These are great questions. You guys are doing fantastic. J.G. George. Is this a failed attempt by family to hide Nancy that resulted in her death? Is this a failed attempt by family to hide Nancy. Okay, we got to break this up because you've got a compound sandwich, a compound sentence that gets complicated, all right? So what we can do is we can say, is this a failed attempt by family to hide Nancy? Is this a failed attempt to hide Nancy? I don't think this is a failed attempt to hide Nancy. Nancy's hidden. But we'll ask, is this a failed attempt by family to hide Nancy? The tower and the ignore button, the don't look over here, don't look over here, look over there. Four of cups, meaning ignoring something, a tower moment happened that they didn't want you to see. Ignore the tower moment. Could this be the whole Savannah losing her job? This could say, ignore the tower moment, look over here. Ace of Pentacles, I'm right. Victory. She wanted victory. She wanted a celebration. She wanted to shut that shit down, put her burdens down. That's the clarity of it. And Queen of Swords, truth spoken. So, did it result in, okay, let's see if this is a better way to put it. In the removal of Nancy, because we can all go that far, whether it's a kidnapping or Nancy left on her own. In the removal of Nancy, did she pass away unexpectedly? We have this abandonment card, orphan card. We have the strength card, protection, strength, taming the inner beast. We have the King of Cups. I'm not picking up a death. I'm picking up being moved, indeed, to a different location, more aligned with the church. I'm also getting protection. And that was the offer. Come with me. You're going to have to leave everything you know and everybody you love, but you're going in protection. This could be witness protection. It could be, because that's what it looks like there. Excellent questions, you guys. Let me go back down to the bottom. Let's see here. Somebody hasn't asked a question yet. Jennyville, was a stun gun used on Nancy? Was a stun gun used on Nancy? Was a stun gun used on Nancy Guthrie, allegedly? We have lay it to rest. I also felt the energy flop right in here, but it turned 360 and went back in. Okay, so we're getting a no-go on that. No stun gun. We actually have stuck. We have this plan, this pact. Hold on, my son just messaged me. He wants me to, okay. And we have this energy here of the Knight of Wands. Hold on, you guys. I will be right back. There you go. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. My front door was locked and my son couldn't get in. He wanted to visit. Knight of Wands. So this is telling me that a stun gun most likely wasn't used. This is saying lay it to rest. That's not going anywhere. This is stuck energy. This is the pact. This is a pact, and it was something spontaneous. So I would say no, a negative to the stun gun. But that's a good question. That's a good question. Rough and rougher? Welcome back. Question. Are all three of Nancy's children involved in her disappearance? Ooh. I'm giving you the goat. I'm giving you the goat. You're getting the goat. Amazing question. Are all three of Nancy Guthrie's children involved in her disappearance. And thank you. Ooh, did you hear that energy? We got significant others. We got the Two of Cups. This is your inner circle. This is your kids, your family, your brother, your sister. It's your very inner circle. And we have absolute clarity. Ace of Swords. That's a yes. It's one of the strongest yeses. And then we have this new perspective. Okay. So we may only have 2 of the 3. Because you ask about 3. And I did get this before, and that is interesting because we have two people. That's the clarity, 2. And then it's saying get a new perspective on your question. So are all 3 of Nancy's children involved in her disappearance? This would tell me there are 2 of the children involved, and that's the clarity. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, we got somebody that's out here not in it. Not in it. So 2 of the children allegedly would be involved if we were to believe everything in the tarot. I'm playing it safe legally, y'all. Choose to believe what you would like. And Meg says QQQ. Was Nancy aware of this? Was Nancy aware that this abduction was going to take place? This is a good one. Was Nancy aware that this was going to take place? And thank you. Was Nancy Guthrie aware that this removal of her was going to take place? We have a plan. She knew of a plan. That doesn't mean action was taken. We have a messenger that came to her. We have a messenger that delivered a message to Nancy. It could have been the family meeting over at Annie and Tommaso's. Maybe she learned there. And we have different communications. So she was not told the truth. We have miscommunication. So these people are supposed to be, building a star. They've each got a line of the 5-point star, but they're not on the same page. It's miscommunication. So she was given false information as to why this had to take place. But indeed, she was given a message according to the cards. Now, I'm going to do a follow-up, you guys. Every once in a while, I got to do that because your questions are amazing. I need to know what was the false information, the misinformation given to Nancy. Whoa! That shot across the room. 10 of Wands, burdens. Something had happened. All right, what were these burdens about? Maximum burdens, all of a sudden, complete worry. Complete worry. Ace, okay. Had to do with money and contract. It almost sounds like they convinced her that there was a contract out on her or someone Savannah loved. So she's aware of it. We've got the messenger. We have the plan, the message. So she knew of the plan, but it's miscommunicated to her. It's about putting the burden down. And it's saying there's a contract. We've got money here. That is interesting. I learn something every day. All right, let's see what else we have for questions. Question, hi Linda. Did that plan change in the beginning to something else? Okay. Did the original plan change in the beginning to something else? We have Strength card, protection. Okay, so they're secrets because they're in reverse. So when we get them this way and they're upright, that tells you a lot of information. But when they come in the reverse, it's often secret, behind the scene. So this is telling me that there's something. Look at all the wands. That's communication. We have protecting how far we come, and we have this divine crossing over. So this is telling me that this plan was protecting how far we come. Protection, of our family, of our marriage, of our life. And this is how far you come, protection. So the original goal was protection. That's what she was told. And this is somebody was protecting how far they come, but they went about it sneaky. They're protecting how far they've come. And was this with I'm just going to ask y'all, was this with Savannah's job at all? Allegedly. Yes, according to the cards. Ace of Pentacle, the time invested, and the King of Cup. Deep, deep, deep emotion. This is time invested. This is staged, planted, covering things up. This is the money tree. Savannah had a money tree with NBC, with the Today Show. This is the money tree. This is all the time you put in. And how interesting, 12. That's exactly 2012 is when Savannah started. And we have that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's actually a 7, and I'm sitting here pointing to it. But you know what I mean. It's 7 of Pentacles, and it's you had to plant the seed. You had to nurture it. You had to grow it. And the answer is a strong yes, allegedly. All right, you guys, let's see what else you have. We'll keep going for just a few more minutes. I enjoy your questions. I learn a lot because you guys are so good at this. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hi, Nikki Nick. Joyce G. Question. Is this the secret that the sheriff is keeping? Ooh. I'm giving Joyce the goat. Dang, you guys. I don't even know where you come up with these questions, but they're brilliant. Question. Is this the secret that the sheriff is keeping? Is this a secret that the sheriff is keeping? Ace of Pentacle! Dang, y'all. 2 of Pentacle. Aces are always, yes, that's a big payout. And it's also having to put something down here, man. Gotta make a sacrifice there. You can't juggle forever and stand on one foot and keep all the plates in the air. That's that 2 of Pentacles. And boom, that's the plan, Stan. That's the blueprint, right? You got the 2 architects, you got the builder. This is the whole program, the whole plan, Stan. This has got to put something down, got to make a sacrifice because it's all about the plan. And do you see? I've never had this happen. We have the Ace of Pentacle. We have the 2 of Pentacle. And we have the 3 of Pentacle. And what's interesting is the 4 of Pentacle is the next card, which would be the kidnapping. Because the 4 of Pentacles is holding on too tight. Greed. Right? I would lean toward a strong, positive, most likely answer. Yeah. Yes. Allegedly. Michelle Dry questions, are A&T involved in the fetish community? Interesting. Are Annie and Tommaso allegedly involved in the fetish community? Have you ever listened to his music or looked up the lyrics? You'd have your answer, but okay. Are Annie and Tommaso allegedly involved in? We have strong yes. We have the 10 of Pentacles. It almost looks like it's more than just Annie and Tommaso. There could be something more of the family involved. That's the family card. It's the legacy. It could have come from generations before. We have the Dark Knight. Stuck in it. Like can't get out. This is stuck as Chuck. See all the pentacles? It's like selling your soul to the devil. I'm just saying, look at that. We got the kidnapping card. I told you 4 of Pentacles. We got out of the bed. And we got the Judgment card, which is the strongest yes in the deck. I'll let you be the judge of what you think. But this is I can't eat, I can't sleep. 9 of Swords. Right? A nightmare. Something's got me all twisted. And then we've got the holding back. And then the Judgment. You're asking if they're in the fetish community. Well, Judgment from the angels above. I'll let you draw your own conclusion. I know what mine is, but... All right, let's see what else we have. Does Sheriff know what's going on? I believe so, and I think we did answer that one. Terry, question, was Savannah at a gas birthday party? I don't know what that means. I'm not sure how to even ask that. Let's see who has to ask a question. Lottie, QQQ, was Savannah's husband the perp on the porch January 11th? Oh, that's a good question. Was Savannah's husband the porch perp on the 11th? We have a female energy. And we have that divine timing. So we go from we go from the 9 of Pentacles to the 7 of Pentacles. This tells me it's a feminine energy there too, and it was divine timing. And you have to remember Nancy's birthday was right in there, so maybe somebody was home visiting Nancy for her birthday. We've got a wish come true, and we have the King of Cups. So it's almost as if I have a feminine there. Not necessarily a masculine. First 3 cards are the answers, then our qualifier. And what I'm seeing is a feminine energy. This is definitely feminine. I don't feel he's a feminine energy, although we do have both, masculine and feminine. This is somebody that leans more towards mascara. Danny, how many times did they have to rehearse this in order to get it to happen just so? How many times did they rehearse this, please? How many times did they rehearse this to get it just so? Protecting how far you've come. 9 of Wands. Get a new perspective. Hangman, Pisces energy. With the dead done over. So I don't think they rehearsed this. I know you're going to be like, well, we saw the perp on the 11th. We don't know what day we saw the perp. That could have just been earlier the same night. They've never confirmed what time that was. So if they did rehearse this, it may have just, there's something about the rehearsal word that isn't fitting what they did. So I'm not sure. There's something here. I don't think that's from January 11th all of a sudden. This is telling me it's not from January 11th. It could be the same. It could have been the same night, just different time, earlier in the night. Something's telling me they've lied to us. Let me find out. Did they lie to us and say that that first picture was January the 11th? Let's just say, was the perp at Nancy Guthrie's, the porch perp at Nancy Guthrie's on January 11th and caught on camera? Was the porch perp at the house on January 11th? Something tells me no. No. See? See? The decision ignore. We've been given false information. That's false information. Because the decision and ignore, 4 of Cups. The decision to ignore this. So this is telling me that that was not January 11th, that porch perp came up that first time. Let's do a follow-up real quick and just ask if it was the same night. Was the picture of the perp the first time and then the perp video the same night? Okay, well that just fell back out without me getting to shuffle, so hold on. Was the porch perp there on the same night? How do I word this? Were both pictures, was the porch perp at Nancy Guthrie's? This isn't going to work. Because the porch perp, if it's family, could have been there many, many times. I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it alone. That's getting me confused. That's just hard to ask. Okay. Mona, question. Did Sue Ellen know that the car was parked in the dirt lot by her house the night of? I'm not sure if that's going to give us any information. Did Sue Ellen know that the car was parked in the dirt lot by her house the night of? Did Sue Ellen know that the car was parked in the dirt lot? We have the Tower moment. Did Sue Ellen know about the car parked in the lot? We have the Empress. This is, I mean, if you want to be honest, this has been Savannah's card today. Confusion. Not really. It's a surprise. This is the unknown. No warning whatsoever. And this is confusion. So the answer would be no. I mean, a pretty strong no, whatever that means, but no. Okay, let me see what else. Did Cameron fly Nancy out? Okay, last question, you guys, because we're going a little bit long here. Deborah, question. Did Cameron fly Nancy out in the Cessna? Did Cameron fly Nancy Guthrie out in the Cessna? Did Cameron fly Nancy Guthrie out? That was weird. In the Cessna. Cards are in the upright. We have a full new beginning, but it's in reverse, so that's not. We have victory, and we have payout. We have a messenger holding back, self-couple love, fighting. I've got the Six of Wands, which is victory, but I'm very concerned about this payout card. This payout. Somebody's done a payout. There's something hidden here. I can't say that she's being flown out, but this is the movement card. This is travel card in a sense. It's not a strong travel card, but this person's on horseback. This is a payout card, so I'm not sure what this means, to be honest. When you look at it, I mean, I know what the tarot's saying, but I don't know what your answer is. We have this hidden new beginning to get victory, and this could be hired help. It could be medical staff, actually, is what I'm feeling intuitively. The messenger with the holding back, the self-couple love because somebody's fighting for their life. That's the plan. Justice. I'm not getting that he flew her out. I'm not getting that he, we have a very secret victory over hiring someone. And I'm going to leave it there and let you decide what you think on that. I don't always have the answers, and I certainly don't have all the questions the way you guys do. You have amazing questions. This was a very enlightening to me. I hope it was to you as well. I'll come up to top side. And thank you so much for asking all the brilliant questions. You never cease to amaze me. Oh, I forgot to change the thumbnail the whole day. Oh, well. All right, my lovelies. I appreciate you asking the questions that you did. I thank you for being here. If you did 3 of 3 lives, you're getting the goat. You get the goat. And make sure and put in the comments down below on the replay, right? I get the goat. I'll know what you're talking about, and I'll give you some hearts, and I'll give you a little goat. Because you rock. You're amazing. Thank you guys so much. That's what I thought, says Unspoken. We are smart indeed. Thank you, Ned. Thank you. Good fun as always, says Lottie. Jan Funk, you get the goat. Jan Funk's already getting the goat. You all get the goat because you've been here for all 3. I love you so very much. I appreciate everything that you do for our channel, for me. And remember, we're the voice for the voiceless. And so we continue to do what we do every day. And we might not always get, the most popular answers. But we get the truth, I feel. That's how I feel. But everything's in my opinion. Everything's in your opinion. That's all it is. In the meantime, I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch that first video I did today because I want to see the change between the 2 faces. I want to look at what we were comparing because I was working the controls. And if you haven't watched it, make sure and tune in. You guys have been absolutely amazing. And I appreciate you. May the truth for Nancy Guthrie come out. I will see you again soon, and it won't be very long. I love you. To the moon and back. Bye for now, my loves.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes eyes are closed. In the shadows, my enemies will think that